Fair Hippolyta, how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires.
4 nights will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 days will quickly dream away the time.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword and won thy love, doing thee injury. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with reveling.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble lord. This man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. This man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, hast interchanged love tokens with her. With cunning haste, thou turn her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. My gracious Duke, if she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked, but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment look.
I beseech your grace, that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die a death or to live a barren sister all your life.
My lord!
Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. If you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun.
So grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I would my virgin patient yield up unto his lordship.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius, or on Diana's altar, protest for single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Should you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, she is mine, and all my right I do state unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes in every way is fairly ranked. And more than these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not then I prosecute my right?
Demetrius, I'll vouch it to his head, made love to Neater's daughter, Helena, and won her soul.
And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard as much, and with Demetrius, thought who spoke thereof. Demetrius, Aegeus, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. And for you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, to death or to a vow of single life. Come, Hippolyta, what cheer, my love?
Hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee. To that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. Thou lovest me then. Steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the woods there will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, tomorrow, surely I will meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed for Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? Not fair again, unsaved. Demetrius loves your fair. Ah, happy fair. Sickness is catching, or favor so. Yours what I catch, fair Hermia. Or I can. Teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
That your frowns will teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, and he gives me love.
That my prayers let such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None, but your beauty, or that fault were mine.
Take comfort. You no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place. There in the wood, my Lysander and myself will meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee with thy Demetrius. Keep word, we must starve our sight from lovers' food till tomorrow deep midnight. Helena, adieu. As you and him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens, I am thought of as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know, but all that he do know, for ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed down oaths that only when he were mine, and when this hail some heat did Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did not. Oh! I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood tomorrow night he'll pursue her, and for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein must I enrich my pain to have his sight hither and back again.
Is all our company here?
You are best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Oh. Here is the scroll of every man's name, which is thought fit through all of Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day. At night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on. Then read the names of the actors, and so grow to the point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Oh, a good piece of work, I assure you. As a Mary. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready! Name what part I'm for and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. Oh, I will condole in some measure. To the rest, yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. I could play Ericles rarely, or a part to tear a cat in to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phibius's car shall shine from afar, and make and mar the foolish fates. Now, read the names of the players. This is Ericles' vein, a tyrant's vein, a lover's more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
Ooh, what is Thisbe, a wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Hey, let's be not play the woman I was here to come.
It is all one. You can play it in a mask and speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I will speak in a monstrous little voice.
Thisbe, Thisbe, Pyramus, love dear. I'm Thisbe. I'm Lady.
No. You must play Pyramus. Pyramus, and the flute Euthisbe.
Well, proceed.
Tom Snout the Tinkerer.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the Joiner, you the lion's part. And I hope here's a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it to me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but glory.
And I may play the lion too. I will roar, that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar, that I shall make the Duke say, "Oh, let go! Let him roar again! Let him roar again!"
And you shall do it too terribly. You shall fright the Duchess and the ladies, and they would shriek, and that would be enough to hang us all.
That would hang us, every mother's son.
I grant you, friends, that if you should fright the ladies out of their wits, they should have no discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice, so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar and roar any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus! For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see in a summer's day. A lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
Masters, here are your parts, and I request you to con them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood a mile without the town. There we will rehearse, for if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company. In the meantime, I will draw up a bill of property such that our party wants. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and then we shall rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains. Be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough. Hold or cut bowstrings.
Right. course, withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. Oh, and now they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight cheek. But they do swear that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Unless I'm mistaken, making quite. You are that shrewd and knavish rifle Robin Goodfellow. Are you not he who frights the maidens of the village?
Thou speakst right. I am the merry wanderer of the night. Maroon Fairy, here comes Oberon.
Met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous, Oberon? Fairy, skip hence. I forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash one, and not I thy lord.
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland. Why art thou here, come from the farthest steppe of India? But thou, forsooth, the bouncing Amazon, your buskin mistress, your you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus, for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never, since middle summer spring, met we on hill, in dale, forest or mead, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls, thou hast disturbed our sport. No night is now with him or carol blessed, and through our temperature we see the seasons alter. The spring, the summer, the childy autumn, angry winter, change their wonted liveries, and the amazed world, by their increase, now knows not which is which. This same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? Oh, I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. Fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake I'll rear up her boy. And for her sake I will not part with him.
No! How long can this wood intend to stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle pup, come Thou rememberest since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such harmonious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song. That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed, a certain aim he took, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. It fell upon a little western flower. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid
will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again, ere the Leviathan swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania. When she is asleep, I'll drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, or wolf, or bull, a monkeys, or on busy hands, stop it! She shall pursue it with the soul of love, and ere I do take this charm from off her sight, as I do take it with another herb, I will make her render up her page to me. Wait, I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where's Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou dost told me they were stolen away unto this wood, and here am I, woe within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or do I not, in the plainest truth, tell you that I do not, nor cannot love you?
But for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel. And Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me, but as your spaniel. Burn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look upon thee.
And I am sick when I look not at you.
You do impeach too much your modesty. To leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not. To trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, for that it is not night when I do see your face, therefore I think I am not in the night.
Then I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts!
The wildest hath not such a heart as you. Run when you will. The story shall be changed, Apollo flies and Daphne holds a chase.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go. Or if thou do follow me, do not believe, but I will do thee mischief in the wood.
In the temple, in the town, in the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius, for your own stew set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be rude, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well. Please.
Fare thee well, nymph, ere he do leave this grove. Thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Oh! Where's Puck? She should be back right now. Puck! Puck! Where is she? Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
There it is.
I pray thee, give it to me.
Dear
Titania, in some time of the night, lulled in the flowers with dances and delight. And with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Yeah! Oh, take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with the disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. Oh, affect it with some care, that he may prove more fond of her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come now, roundel and fairy song. Sing me now to sleep, then to your offices and let me rest.
Sing our sweet lullaby.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. Cat or boar with bristled hair, in thine eye thou shalt appear. And thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood, and to speak truth, I have forgotten our way. We'll rest us here, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, one truth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie farther off yet. Do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense sweet of my innocence. Love takes meaning in love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it. No bedroom me deny. Lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Lie further off yet! And human modesty, for such separation becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be hence. And good night, sweet friend. Thy love never alter to thy sweet life end.
Amen. Amen to that fair prayer, say I. So end life when I end loyalty. Here lies my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Oh! Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force in stirring love. Oh, night and silence. Who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despiseth the Athenian maid. Oh, and hear the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Oh, pretty soul. Oh, she durst not lie near this lack love. This killed courtesy!
charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus. What's that there yonder?
I'm out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoever she lies, for she hath blessed and attracted eyes. How came her eyes to be so bright? Not with salt tears. If so, my eyes are oftener washed than hers. No, I am as ugly as a bear, and for wild beasts who meet me, run away for fear. Who is here? Lysander? On the ground? Dead? Or asleep? I see no blood, no wounds. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art, that through thy bosom allows me to see thy heart. Where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. What though he love your Hermia, Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content? With Hermia? No, I do repent. The tedious minutes with her have I spent. It's not Hermia, but Helena I love. I will not change a raven for a dove.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can, deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout my insufficiency? Oh, that a lady of one man refused, should of another therefore be abused!
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near. Now, with all my power, address your love and might to honor Helena and be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent off my breast. For when a dream was here, look how I do wake with fear, methought a serpent would eat my heart away, and you sat, smiling at its cruel prey. Lysander? What? Removed? Lysander! Lord? What, out of hearing? Gone? No sound, no word? Oh, well, I perceive you will not die. Either death or you, I'll find immediately.
Are we all met?
This is a marvelous convenience spot for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, that hawthorn brake shall be our tiring house, and we shall do it in action as we will before the Duke.
Peter Quint,
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
there are things in this comedy, Pyramus and Thisbe, that will not please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
Fire and lack of a perilous fear.
I believe you must leave the killing now when all's done.
Oh, not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let that prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed, and for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves. To bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing. For there is not a more fearful wildfowl than our lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell that he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name. And half his face must be seen through the lion's neck. And he must speak through, saying thus, or to the same effect. Ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man as other men are. And there, let him name his name, and tell them plainly, he is not the joiner.
Well, it shall be so, but there is two hard things. That is to bring moonlight into the chamber, for, you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Why then may you leave a casement of the great chamber window, where we lay open, and the moon may shine in at the casement?
Aye, or else one must come in with a lantern in a bush of thorns and say he comes to disfigure, or rather, to present the personage of moonshine. Then there's another thing. You must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, spoke through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Let some man or other present wall. Let him have some plaster, or some loam, or some rough cast about him to signify wall. And let him hold his fingers thus. And through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
Aye, it shall be so. Come, every mother's son, sit down and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. Once you have spoken your speech, enter into that break over there, and
Yes.
so everyone according to his cue.
Okay.
What hidden homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A play toward? I'll be an auditor. An actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor.
Odors.
Odor, savor, sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than ever played here.
Aye, Mary must you, for you must understand he goes but to see a noise and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus.
Most radiant Pyramus, most living might of you. One of whose birthdays are triumphant smile. As true as true is to us that death would never tire will meet with Pyramus and me. As Kitty's too.
That good?
No, minus two, man. Why, you must not speak that yet. You speak that to Pyramus. You say all your parts at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter! Your cue is past. It is never tire.
As true as to us that death would never tire.
Monstrous! Strange! We are hunting! Way masters! Fly masters! Help!
Hey! I'll be on the way! This is a neighboring to make What do you see? You see a head of blood! I see on a blood, and now I translate that I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. To frighten me, if they could. But I will not stir from this place. I will walk up down here, and I will sing, that they shall hear, I am not afraid. The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the flame song, cuckoo gray.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
Whose note in many a hand doth fall.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, so is mine eye, enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtue's force. Perforce doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company nowadays.
Oh, thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. If I have wit enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state. And I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I shall purge thy mortal grossness, so that thou shalt, like an airy spirit, go! Peas blossom, cobweb, mustard seed.
Ready? And I.
And I.
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and blueberries. The honey bags steal from the humble bees, and for the night tapers crop their waxen thighs and light them at the fiery glowworm's eyes. To have my love to bed and to arise, to pluck the wings from painted butterflies, to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal. Hail.
Hail.
Come, wait upon him. Tie up my love's tongue. Bring him silently.
My mistress with a monster is in love! And in that moment, it came to pass. Titania winked and straightway loved an ass!
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I did bid thee do?
Oh, I took him sleeping. That is finished too. And the Athenian woman by his side, so that when he waked, of course she must be
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on bitter foe.
If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, plunge in the deep and kill me too. I cannot believe that thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look, so dead, so grim.
And so should a murder look, and so should I? Pierce through the heart with your stern cruelty.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out dog, out cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of a maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth, never be numbered among men.
I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me he is well.
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege, never to see me more. From thy hated presence part thyself. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Therefore, for a while I will remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast latched the true love's side. About the wood, go swifter than the wind. In Helena of Athens, look thou find. By some illusion see, bring her here, and I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go! Look how I go! Swifter than an arrow from the Tigris!
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink an apple of his eye, when his love he doth espy, and thou wakest when she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fair band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth, mistook by me, pleading for a lover's spree. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Why should you think I woo and scorn? Look, when I vow, I weep, and vows are born. In their nativity, all truth appears.
You do advance your cunning more and more. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her oar?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind. Now you give her oar.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena! Goddess, perfect, divine. To what, my love, shall I compare thine eyne? Thy lips, those kissing cherries, tempting grow.
Oh, spot! Oh, hell!
I see you're all bent to set against me for your marriage. You are simple, and you curtsy.
Do not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me as I know you do? But you must join me soon. If you were men, as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so to vow and swear and super praise my parts, when I'm sure you hate me with your hearts. You are but rivals, and love Hermia. Now both rivals to mock Helena, a trim exploit, a manly enterprise, 100 years up in a poor maid's eye.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so. For you love Hermia, this you know I know. Here, with all good will, with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you up my part, and yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do to my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will love. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone.
Helena, it is not so.
Hey, look where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
Lysander! Why dost thou leave me so?
Why should he stay? Whom love doth press to go.
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more gilds the night, and all you fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not make thee know the hate that I bear thee made me leave thee so.
You speak not as you think. It cannot be. Oh.
She is one of this confederacy? Now I perceive they've conjoined, all three, to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious, Hermia, most ungrateful thing! Have you conspired? Have you indeed contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours we have spent when we have chid the hasty-footed time for parting us, is it all forgot? Oh, school days, friendships, childhood, innocence? And will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. Our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I'm amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face? And made your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spur me with his foot to call me goddess, nymph, divine, and rare, precious, celestial. Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within his soul and tender me, forsooth, affection, but by your setting on, by your consent?
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persevere, counterfeit sad looks. Oh, make mouths upon me when I turn my back. Wink at each other, hold the sweet jest up. If you have any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But very well. 'Tis partly my own faults, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay gentle, Helena. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul. Fair Helena.
Excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn yourself.
Helena, I love thee. By my life I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee. Prove him wrong that says I love thee not. I say I love thee more than he can do. Thou say so, then withdraw. No, prove it too.
Fine, quick, come.
Lysander, where to tend all of this?
Away, you Ethiop. Hang on, thou cat, thou bird, vile thing. Let loose, for I shake thee free like a serpent.
Why have you grown so rude? Sweet love.
Thy love, out, tawny tartar, out. Loathed medicine, hated potion, hence.
Do you not jest? Yes, Sue, and so do you!
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll trust not your word.
What should I harm her? Strike her? Kill her dead? No. Although I hate her, will not harm her so.
Hate? What greater harm can you do than hate? Hate me, therefore me am not I, Hermia. Are not you, Lysander? I'm as fair now as I was erewhile. Since the night you loved me, since the night you left me, why then you left me? God forbid, in earnest, shall I say?
By my life, I never did wish to see thee more. Therefore, beyond of hope, a question of doubt, nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee and love Helena.
You juggler! Capable of you thief of love! Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine. In faith, have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What? Will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie! You counterfeit! You puppet! You!
Puppet? So that way goes the game. Now I see she had made compare between our statures. She had compared her height with her personage, her tall personage, her height. For she had prevailed with him. And what? Have you grown so high in his esteem because I'm so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maple? How low am I? I'm not yet so low that my nails can reach until I
I was never cursed. I have no gift at all of foolishness. You perhaps may think that because she is something lower than myself, that I can match her.
Lower? Park again!
Good for me. Do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia. Did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you. And now you will let me quiet go to Athens. Will I bear my folly back and follow you no further? Let me go. You see how simple and fond I am.
Why get you gone? Who is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What? With Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Me? Fear not. She will not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you do take her part.
When she's angry, she's keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and although she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again. Nothing Let me come to her!
Get you gone, you dwarf, you minimus of hindering, not grass made, you bead, you acorn.
You are too officious in her behalf that scorns your services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena, do not take her part, and never show of little show of love to her. Thou shalt abide.
Now, she holds me not. Follow, thou darest, to try who's right, of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee. Take my dog!
You, mistress, this coil is long on you. Go not back.
I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands and mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I'm amazed. I know not what to say.
This is thy negligence! Still thou mistakest, or else commits thy knaveries willfully.
Oh, believe me, king of shadows, I mistook! Huh? Did you not tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garment he had on? Huh? Huh? And so far am I glad it so did sort as this their jangling I esteem a sport.
I, therefore, Robin, overcast the sky, then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, to take from thence all error with his might, and make his eyes roll with wanted sight. Whilst I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy, and then I will her charmed eye release from this monstrous view, and all things shall be at peace.
Namaste! Up and down fear, in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down!
Where art thou, Demetrius? Speak thou now!
Here, villain, drawn and ready, where art thou?
Lysander, thou coward! Where hast thou fled? Speak in some bush, where dost thou hide thy head?
Come, recreant, thou child.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here. He goes before me, and still dares me on. When I go where he calls, then he is gone. I've fallen am I in dark, uneven way. Here will rest me. Come, thou gentle day.
Lysander, thou runs before me, shifting every place. Darest not stand nor look me in my face. Now go thy way. I'll measure out my length on this cold bed.
Night, long and tedious night awaits thy hour. That I may back to Athens by daylight. Oh. Yet but three? Oh, come one more. Two of both kinds make up four. Oh, here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad. He doubled to do it, torn with briars my legs, keep no pace in my sight. Here you'll rest me till the break of day. Heaven shield, Lysander, if they meet a fray. Okay. On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye gentle lover's remedy. When now wakest thou, takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. And the country proverb know that every man should take his own. In your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, not shall go ill. The man shall have his Berrigan, and all shall be well.
We hope you enjoyed the show so far. Please use this break to buy some delicious snacks from the tables right outside the auditorium doors and use the restroom if needed. Don't forget to support your fellow Dramadons by buying some break legograms. Thank you.
Come sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy and stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head. Kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy. Oh, say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
Oh, I have a great desire to abominable hay. Good hay, sweet hay. Oh, how's it, old fellow? But I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. So doth the woodbine and the sweet honeysuckle gently entwist the female ivy so enrings the barky fingers of the elm. Ah, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
seest thou this sweet sight? Oh, her dotage, now I do begin to pity. Now I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eye. In gentle Puck, take this transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain. Think no more of this night's accidents, but as a fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Now, my Titania, wake you.
Oh, my Oberon! What visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass!
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how my eyes do loathe his visage now.
Oh, Fairy King, attend mark. I do hear the morning lark.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
When my cue comes, call me, and I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus. Hi-ho! Peter Quince! Flute the bellows mender! Snout the tinker! Stolen hence and left me asleep! I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream. Pass the wit of man to say what dream it was. Methought I was... No. Methought I was... And methought I had... But man is but a patched fool if he will offer to say what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen, his tongue is not able to conceive, his hand to taste, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. Okay. It shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. And I shall sing it in the latter end of a play before the Duke.
Sounds and echo in conjuncture.
My noble lord, this is my daughter asleep, and this Lysander. And that Demetrius is, and that Helena, I wonder their being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May. Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. Call the hounds.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world with sleep I hate and fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly. I cannot say how we came here. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, so that we might, without the peril of the Athenian law.
Enough, my lord. You have enough. I beg the law upon his head.
My good lord, Helena told me of their stealth, their purpose hither to this wood. And I, in a fury, followed them, and fancy Helena followed me. And by some power, my good lord, by some power I know not, my love for Hermia melted as the snow. Now, all the virtues, the faith of my heart, the object and pleasure of my eye is only Helena. Now I do love her, wish her, and long for her, and will forevermore be true to her.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Aegeus? I will overbear your will. For in the temple, by and by with us, these couples shall be eternally knit. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3, we'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep like we dream. Do not you think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father, and Hippolyta?
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why then we are awake. Let's follow him, and by the way, recount our dreams.
Accompany your hearts. Come now, is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play, but by 10 words, my lord, is too long. For all the play, there was not one word apt one player fitted.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men who work in Athens here, which have never labored in their minds until now.
What?
A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth.
What?
Merry and tragical. Tedious and brief. That is hot ice and wondrous strange snow.
No, my noble lord, I have heard it over, and it is not for you. It is nothing, nothing in the world.
I'll hear that play. For nothing to be missed when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in, and take your places.
Gentles! Perchance you may wonder at this show, but wonder on, till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you should know. This beauteous lady Thisbe is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder. And the new walls shake, poor souls, they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This man with lantern, dog, and bush of thorns presenteth moonshine. By moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus's tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast, lion height by name, and trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, preempted did fall, and lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat with bloody, bladeful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord, one lion may when many asses do.
In this same interlude, it does befall that I, once not by name, present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often, very secretly. This bone, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am that same wall. The truth is so, and this the cranny is, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
This is the wittiest partition that ever I heard discourse.
Oh, grim-looked night. Night with hue so black. Night, whichever art when day is not. Night. Night. Alack. Alack.
What?
Alack. I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot.
No.
And now, oh wall, oh sweet, lovely wall, that standeth between her father's ground and mine. And now, wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eyes. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this. What do I see? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall, from whom I see no bliss. Curse be thy stones,
The chink!
for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks being sensible, should curse again.
No. In truth, sir, she should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I am to spy her through the wall. You shall see. It will fall past, I told you. Yonder she comes.
So often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair Pyramus and me. These cherry lips have often kissed thy stones. Thy skin with life and hair rich up in thee.
I see a voice.
You see a voice?
Now will I to the chief, to spy and I may hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love thou art, my love I think.
Think what thou wilt, I am my lover's grace. Kiss me through the hole of his vile wall.
What?
Not you ripped it off.
Oh! Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb? Meet me straightway.
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I wall my part discharged so, and being done, thus wall away doth go.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard. You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance of both quake and tremble here, when lion rough and wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I once snug the joiner am a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I should, as lion, come with strife into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
Very gentle beast, have a good conscience.
The very best of a beast that ever I saw.
Let us listen to the moon.
This lantern doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be. this moon, what he would change.
Scornful.
Proceed, Moon.
All I have to say is to tell you that the lantern is the moon. I am the man in the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush. This dog, my dog.
This is old Ninny's too. Where's my love?
Roar!
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shown, moon. Truly the moon shines with a good grace.
Well done, Lion.
And so the lion vanished.
And then came Pyramus.
Oh, sweet moon, I thank thee for thy soon, for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright, for by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest is beside. But stay! Spite! Stop moving! Oh, but Mark, poor night. What dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear. Thy mantle good, stained with blue? Oh no. Approach, ye furies fair. Oh, fates, come, come! Cut thread and drum, quail, crush, conclude, and quail.
True, my lord, but I pity the man.
Wherefore, nature, didst thou lions frame? Since the lion vile hath here deflowered my dear. Come, tears confound.
Takes a second.
And wound!
Other side. Other side.
I that live! Well, God doth thus, I die. Thus. My soul is in the sky. Moon, tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Moon, take thy flight. Now, I die.
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and prove an ass.
Asleep, my love? What, dead, my dog? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak. Quite dumb? Dead? Dead? Oh, a tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. These, my lips, this cherry nose are gone. Lovers, make mom. in as leaks. Oh, sisters three, come to me. Come sword, come blade, my breath and brew.
No.
Friends, thus this be end. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
Mine are left to bury the dead.
I and Walter.
No! I assure you, the wall is down at one of their fathers. Will it please you to see the epilogue?
No epilogue, I pray you, for your playing is no excuse. Never excuse, for when the players are all dead, there needs not be blame. Marry if he who had written had played Pyramus and hanged himself with his garter.
Wake up!
It was a contract. And so it is, and very notably discharged. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Sweet friends, 'tis almost fairy time. I fear we will have more. Lovers, to bed. A fortnight hold we this solemnity, in nightly revels and new jollity. Adieu.
Now the hungry lion roars, whilst the heavy plowman snores. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door. If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended. You have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle thing, no more yielding but a dream. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore men.